Here comes Johnny B. Bad. You don't want to make him mad. He's as pretty as a picture. He looks just like Little Richard. Don't be fooled by his looks. He's got a mean left hook. No, don't you be sad. Here comes Johnny B. Bad.
Oh, spoken word pro wrestling themes.
Oh,
that's good.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
Recording, so whenever you want to start, we can.
Wait, what's happening?
So there was Grant with his soon to drop spoken word
Album of wrestling entrance themes.
Of wrestling entrance themes. So be sure to look for that on iTunes. You got an album title for that yet, Grant?
Oh, man, not yet. I'll work on that.
It's like
Wrestling with Words.
Like Pile Driver 2.
Pile Driver 2 is good.
Hey everybody, it's late to the Nitro Party. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Today, what are we doing here? Today we're gonna be
Clay has notes.
Yes, I have notes. I'm very well prepared.
Like Bischoff.
Let's see. Oh, WCW Monday Nitro from November 13th at the Jacksonville Civic Center in Jacksonville, Florida. Huh. 2 weeks in a row from Jacksonville.
Well, why is that?
What? Oh, that's right. That's because Nitro was taped this week.
Them bastards.
We're always live. We don't ever tape stuff like those other guys in Connecticut. Well, they taped this episode. It was due to a agreement with New Japan. They had to do some dates in Japan, so they showed this one on tape to make that happen.
I'm going to Connecticut.
Basically, I think the fans got 2 shows for the price of one because the attendance figures I found were the exact same as last week. 9,500 attendees, 3,500 paid, and the ratings for this show, it actually drew the same. Both shows drew the same ratings, so approximately the same number of people watched both Nitro and Raw. Nitro drew a 2.0 rating, and Raw drew a 2.6 rating. So another win for Monday Night Raw.
Woohoo! The Coal Miner's Glove album.
The Coal Miner's Glove,
Coal Miner's Glove
album.
There we go.
There you go. Look for it, people. So, bring up your episode. This is going to be, remember, from November 13th, 1995. So look for that on the network. Bring it up and press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, boy.
All right, 45 minutes of wrestling goodness.
Yeah, I don't know about goodness.
Wrestling.
The Cup.
Oh, I figured out who the guy Luger is slamming in the intro. It's one of the Barrio Brothers.
Barrio Brothers.
Which was a Saturday night / worldwide tag team. And their gimmick was that they were Puerto Rican or something.
Just making sure my car's locked.
We're recording this from my house this week. Normally, I'm here and they're back where they're from. All in the studio today with my cat, Smokey.
Probably why
no respect around here.
It's the only one that gives me any respect around here.
Probably why it sounds a little different. So Grant's not talking through a cell phone this week.
Yeah, we're actually in the same spot at the same time. Pantsless.
That's the rule in my living room.
No pants.
No pants.
I just hate
no shirt. No. Okay,
I hate Bischoff's little smug little frickin' turtlenecks.
Ass hat.
He looks like a total ass hat.
Well, Jason Hervey picks those out for him, so
yeah. What was the deal with that? Why were they so?
They're still buddy.
Jason Hervey was older brother from the Wonder Years.
He's Wayne.
Wayne
Arnold.
Okay,
yeah.
That's right.
I think it's pretty clear what's going on there.
Butt sex.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Not that
that.
there's anything wrong with that.
But okay.
Okay, everybody shut the hell up and look at what's about to happen.
Soak this in.
How does he keep a straight face doing this?
He's an egomaniacal maniac. I mean, he thinks it's great.
Yeah, he's like, this is
He's
gold.
like, this is gold. Yeah.
This is gold, brother.
Well, he's all hopped up on Pastamania.
I'm pretty sure by this time, this is like 10 weeks later, Pastamania's probably went out of business by now.
They shipped him a big crate of the stuff before they...
Is that a real? Is that like a? Or
No, that's made out of styrofoam. That's not a real gravestone. They're like on a set.
Yeah, this is a set.
that rat movement? It's just kind of a toy.
Oh, yeah, there is a rat. I thought you were looking...
The head just is like.
Okay, so...
This is the Holy Diver video.
Let's take a second. Hogan has a enormous, like, frost cutlery sword and a Phantom of the Opera match. In this promo, he says Randy Savage is going to bring him the head of Meng. So...
Why?
Because he's a maniac. It's funny, like, he cuts the exact same promo he normally would, like the words, but he just says it with a different inflection, because he's still saying brother all the time. So he's sanctioning decapitation.
Yes,
here.
yes, yeah.
Why does he have shoe polish on his face?
He just got done seeing Apocalypse Now.
So this is like Hogan is tinkering with a heel turn right now.
I don't know if that's what you'd call this though.
Like,
Is he, or is he just being a fucking weirdo?
I think he's just being an idiot.
I don't know.
He's never done this before, though.
No, I mean, I think because he's getting booed, and they're probably telling him, "Hey, why don't we turn you heel? Why don't we turn you heel?" And they're pitching him some ideas, and he probably thinks this is awesome.
I just don't get where this whole hostility towards Meng's coming from.
Well, he's in the Dungeon of Doom.
I understand that,
See.
but why not Kelvin Sullivan?
Well,
You would think
because
his head
that's
would
the
be-
match that the Booker set up, so you gotta take what you can get.
Well, no, Kevin Sullivan's like an end boss. He's the last guy.
You gotta go
The
through
giant, the
you gotta go
giant's
through
Gurerro before him.
Gotcha.
You gotta go through the whole dungeon.
Yeah, Meng's the opener.
Meng's the Shang Tsung or the
Meng's
Shao
the
Kahn.
Meng's the Kano.
Kano.
Sullivan, Shang Tsung, and yeah.
And so on. Pepe's in a Superdog costume. So right off the bat here, Meng Randy Savage.
Or if you prefer M. Bison and Sagat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wrestling.
Old Meng, King Haku, Tonga Kid, and his little hooded
Put it on the
mask.
back.
I want
It's like
him
a
to,
gargoyle or
I want
something.
him to bring back the giant damn Predator helmet.
Yeah.
Because that looked badass. See where they're making a new Predators movie? Or
Yeah.
Predator
Yeah,
movie?
yeah.
The guy who directing it is Last Action Hero guy. The guy from the first movie that tells the dirty jokes.
Nice.
Nice hair.
Is Meng actually Samoan?
Or Tongan.
They're all Hawaiian.
Are they all
Yeah,
Hawaiian?
I'm not sure exactly what island. He's a Pacific Islander of some
because
sort.
if he's Samoan, he is the just like skinniest Samoan.
Yeah, they're big people.
That family, like Yokozuna and all that, they're all Hawaiian.
Are they all Hawaiian?
The Rock and Roman Reigns.
So,
Leave us your feedback on this, people. I'm sure we're wrong.
Savage is coming from the crowd.
I like it.
It's not real baby face of him.
Well, no, but he's a lunatic.
Yeah, I mean, Savage can get away with it because he's just nuts. He gets over on his charisma.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
He's not always doing, like, baby face type things, but he's just charismatic enough. Everybody cheers him. I wonder if he still has that big growth on his elbow.
I don't
I'm
think
trying
that
to
goes
get.
away
Yep,
in a
sure
week.
sure does. Well, I was thinking, like, maybe they recorded that promo last week, like, you know, some other time, but...
You sure that isn't just like his elbow bone?
No, I don't
protruding?
know. Like, maybe he got that shit lanced or something.
Yeah.
Check out the 90s chick with the bare midriff
Oh, I like it. I like
and
it.
the acid wash jeans.
Swing. Swing, swing.
If she's listening.
Hiked up real
If she's
high.
listening, please get a hold of us.
She is
At 1-900-909.
on her 3rd marriage and has 8 kids.
She's there with her ugly friend to make her look better.
Zach, what are you doing over there?
Drinking coffee.
I was cleaning it when it went off.
Oh, Sullivan interjects himself and immediately gets fucked out of the ring.
Hard to sneak up there wearing a bright yellow flash
Bet you
golden
it's
bat suit.
Oh, man, he doesn't hit that axe handle near as much as he used to.
Well, he's not the king anymore.
He hadn't been the king since the 80s.
That's right.
2 former kings.
King Haku,
King
and
Haku
Macho King.
and Macho King.
Is that kid wearing a shark shirt right there?
Oh,
Just walked
God,
away.
I hope so. Can you imagine that, like, if they even... Yeah, there's the same lady that wanted to touch Sting. It's the same crowd.
Exact same crowd.
Yep, they got 2
She
for
got
1.
to touch Savage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the lady who was
One touch Sting.
ogling Sting. I'm sure if we went back and watched it, we'd see hot 90s chick on the other side.
No,
If
we
were
did.
paying
I
attention.
remember her.
You remember seeing her?
Yeah.
So, yep, there you go, folks. These people got 2 shows for the price of 1. That's why the attendance numbers were the same. Where was Nick Patrick? Why is he getting back in the ring? What was he doing? Wrong part of town. Yeah, he's in Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
It's all the wrong part of town. Those seem a little stiff.
I'm sure they are with him.
Yeah, Haku, he can hurt you.
Some good sound effects. Yeah, those are stiff.
We get Jimmy Hart on the megaphone.
Does he have glitter all over him?
I don't know what that is.
It's sparkling a lot for just being sweat. It's probably glitter off of his shirt and his pants.
Yeah, that's what it is. You got some sequence going on there.
Them veins in his head.
So we get chops aplenty in the corner.
So where's the sword?
Oh yeah, he's got to cut his head off after this match, doesn't he?
Sure, yeah.
Forgot about that.
Maybe he's just going to borrow Ed Leslie's hedge clippers.
Maybe.
Haven't seen the Zodiac in a couple weeks. I wonder what he's been doing.
Gearing up for his next gimmick.
That's right. He's off at gimmick school.
What does he go to? Oh!
The Booty Man.
Yeah! We'll get to see the Booty Man here sometime. God, what?
Now, Meng's wearing trunks, and are those leggings under it? Or is that one piece?
It's all one piece. He's probably got trunks under his pants.
Yeah.
That makes it kind of bulge out there for extra padding, you know.
Extra dick
Going
padding.
up top. Oh, he's going to miss the diving headbutt.
Dick Patrick's selling it.
Not
I
quite
love
as,
the ref, like, oh my God.
Shit!
Not the most elegant diving headbutt,
Yeah.
but that's not the
Jimmy
gimmick.
Hart takes a bump. Stiff clothesline to the back of the head.
It's for all those
And
chops.
once again, we're going to see the guy. Oh, let me roll over for your elbow drop. God, that's like the last 2 Savage matches, the guy's done that. Savage needs to quit setting up the elbow drop with the clothesline to the back of the head, and he wouldn't have that problem. Oh, that didn't take long.
Well, Savage just has to set it up himself instead of leaving them on their belly, then
Yeah,
running
that's
around, and then
true.
putting them
I don't know
on.
who you blame for that, but
Everyone. I blame Jack
oh,
Tunney.
they're going to go after his arm. So we got Shark out there, and here comes Luger. Oh yeah, Luger's heel now.
We don't know.
I keep having to
he's
remind
Luger.
myself that he's just Luger.
He's got the
he
pants
found
on
the matching,
still,
he
and the
found
shirt.
the matching tank top.
Well, yeah, they just recorded that last episode.
No, it's a week later.
Just took place an hour ago. He just went and put
Blasphemy.
the shirt on. He's wearing the exact same pants.
In reality, it's been probably 15 minutes.
Like, in reality, if anybody gave a shit at WCW, which some of them didn't, he should have got his ass chewed for that.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a week later.
Yeah.
Because we don't tape shows, but the one time they did, and there's a Luger out there in the exact same outfit.
Yeah. Jimmy Hart's in the same thing.
Yep. So, what the hell? So we'll see this become an angle here in the coming weeks that Savage has an injured arm, and they're going to use that as an angle. So World War III, they are advertising it as 3 rings, 3 giants for the WCW heavyweight title.
The giants being...
we've got the Giant.
The Giant. He will be one. Who's going to be the second one? Any guesses?
Hogan. And Macho Man.
Okay, you're 2/3 right. The Giants are going to be the Giant, the Yeti, both over 7 foot tall.
Yep.
Third Giant, Hulk Hogan.
Because he's a giant, all of a sudden.
He's a giant of the industry, I guess. I don't know.
So the third giant is metaphorical.
It's a metaphorical giant.
But the other 2 are literal giants.
Correct.
So the whole thing makes no sense.
Yeah. So here we got Kensuke Sasaki. This is one of our New Japan transplants coming in with a little talent swap here. And of course he's the heel because he's a foreigner.
That dude they just showed in the crowd had a ECW Public Enemy shirt on.
Nice. Here we get Chris Benoit's music.
What is it?
So at this time,
Forgot this.
At this
People heard
time,
this.
Benoit is officially a member of the Horsemen. He joined the Horsemen on a promo on WCW Saturday Night, which aired 2 nights before this.
Right.
So this is his first match as a member of the 4 Horsemen. He's still got his old ring gear on, but he is a Horseman member at this point.
Do they acknowledge
Nice.
that?
Yes, they do. They mention it in the commentary.
Off to a good start on this.
So I'm assuming these guys work together in Japan.
Oh,
I mean,
surely. They flow pretty good.
Yeah. Sasaki will, here in a couple days, win the U.S. title from Sting in Japan.
Nice.
So, I believe at the time of World War III, Sasaki, nice power slam.
Mm-hmm.
Sasaki is the U.S. title holder.
Who is this ref?
Oh,
It's like Shivani with a mustache.
Yeah, they mentioned his name a couple nitros ago. It's not Mark Curtis.
That was kind of a botch there.
Yeah, a little bit, but you just followed up with a stiff clothesline. Everybody forgets about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't think of what his name is. We haven't seen Mickey J yet. I don't think he's with the company at this time. It's mostly Randy Anderson, Nick Patrick.
Yeah.
Nice face buster. Sasaki, all these Japanese guys, I mean, they can all work. You don't see anybody that's real inept in the ring. They can all wrestle. If you want to look up the episode of Saturday Night where Benoit joins the Horsemen, it's going to be on November 11th, 1995. So that's the date of that episode aired.
As of now, it's not on the network, though. I had to look it up other places.
Other totally
Sanctioned
legitimate legal means. What would you call that haircut that Sasaki has with the notch taken out of it? It's kind of like an anti-sideburn.
Yeah. Is Sasaki still around?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Since you got a smartphone there, why don't you do that for me?
How do you spell it? Sasaki?
Kensuke Sasaki.
Sound it out, Zach.
Sasaki. Hooked on Pahonics.
Nice. This is a good match.
Yeah, we get a rolling German suplex here. That's a Benoit staple. Into a dragon suplex for the third one. And he gets the 3. This is. Nice. I keep forgetting he's using that as a finisher right now. Is he still in the business?
I'm still.
For a second, I thought you meant Benoit.
Well, yeah, he's still wrestling, isn't he?
I already retired.
Oh man.
In 1995, Sasaki was blamed in the New Japan dojo for the death of a trainee.
Oh, the Gonpai
Gonpai,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, they mentioned that in that book about Benoit. I didn't realize that was Sasaki.
Yeah. According to the book Ring of Hell, he suplexed and worked over the trainee, who he thought was not making enough effort.
Yeah.
No charges were ever charged.
Yeah, okay. I remember reading about that, but I didn't realize it was Sasaki. Yeesh.
He won the G1 in 97.
Bunkhouse Buck, ladies and gentlemen.
He was in All Japan in 2008, Pro Wrestling Noah.
Wait, so is Dean Malenko wrestling himself on
Yes.
Saturday night? I mean, I'd pay to
It's
see
going to
him
be better than most things.
wrestle himself to a 10-minute time limit draw.
Oh, here's your song.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I didn't realize in the lyrics to that song they actually say that he looks like Little Richard.
They do.
That's insane.
Yeah, he just looks just like
I mean, I
Little
get
Richard.
that that's his gimmick, but
Right.
you really have to spell it out for us.
It's, again, like I've said in old episodes, it's for people that are watching for the first time and say to themselves,
Who is this
who
guy?
is this guy? And their friend says, wait, I'll just turn the volume up.
Oh yeah, he
Man
has
called
frisbees
Sting, Johnny
now.
B. Bad.
Oh, Eddie didn't even get an entrance. That doesn't bode well.
No.
So we got Johnny B. Bad versus Eddie Gurerro for the TV title.
Oh, the camera.
Almost got the camera there. It's a good toss.
That was a good toss.
Oh, that's right. He's feuding with DDP. DDP has the Bad Blaster. He got his confetti gun.
Right, yeah.
So it's sort of a babyface match here.
It's a good-looking belt.
It is. And they just totally man, Eddie looks small compared to Mero.
I say Mero's a decently sized guy.
So we get a handshake before the match. Like I said, both baby faces, so there'll be some sportsmanship here.
You know, I feel like we got a lot of face-face matches on WCW Saturday night. It was kind of more of a show, especially once Nitro existed.
More about wrestling, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like both these guys are just trying to do their best to win the match. It's not like they hate each other. So, more racism from Heenan talking about the Japanese.
So are they playing like Heenan has something to do with these Japanese guys coming in?
Yes,
That's the reason.
they're playing it that Heenan is sort of Sonny Ono's liaison, exactly, to get the talent over here. Ooh, nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Bad there.
Spelled bad wrong.
I don't think there's enough tassels in wrestling today.
No.
Flying head scissors.
I've been telling you guys Mero can work at this time.
Yeah, I mean, he's not awful. He does okay.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep. Snapmare takeover.
No, I think he's a good guy for a TV title.
He
push.
just gets such a bad... I mean, first you have the Little Richard gimmick, but he's not nearly as Little Richard-like as he was like in 93 or like a couple years ago. He's toned it down a lot.
I honestly think from like a wrestling standpoint, this is probably the height of his career.
Yeah, I mean, he does get an IC title run.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he gets buried pretty in the Fed. Yes, nice slingshot leg drop there from Johnny B. Bad. I mean, he just wasn't handled very well.
Right.
They paid him a lot of money. I mean, his contract, he made a big contract. Grant's cat is trying
So I think
to
we picked up a little
wreck the whole...
A little bit of audio from the cat rubbing up against the mic stand.
Trying to wreck the whole operation here.
We'll put some pictures of the cat
There we go.
up on the site.
Oh, speaking of, we have a Facebook page now. That's not been mentioned yet.
Yep, that's another way to find our episodes. If you
Link
want
to the Nitro Party on Facebook.
Check us out
Pretty
on
simple.
Facebook. Probably should have mentioned that.
A few episodes ago, actually.
We're not good at promotion.
That's right.
Who's bringing this episode to us tonight?
Since we're in St. Louis, ski and,
Ski?
and diet ski.
What's the brand of that coffee?
It's like 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8
5
o'clock coffee.
8 o'clock
9
coffee.
o'clock. Something o'clock.
7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rock?
Nice top rope sunset flip. Cool little pinning combination here that they kind of botch at the end.
It's just blowing him.
His old butt flap will go down there, I guess.
Eddie's just selling out
Yeah.
for Mero here. Man, I mean, he's over. Freaking people.
Yeah.
People marking out for Johnny B. Bad.
Ooh.
Looks like he landed on his knee.
Yeah, he landed on Eddie's shoulder to begin with, so.
We get one of my favorite moves here coming up. Ooh.
That?
No. It's, well, we'll see when it gets there. What happened?
The ref had to move him to make sure the pin didn't get to the 3.
He kind of nudged him a little bit.
Yeah.
Good job. I mean, that's your job as the ref. You got to keep it going. Make sure everybody knows where they're at in the ring, what the situation is. A little roll up that he doesn't quite get over.
I'll say
on
he
there.
didn't quite get his neck tucked good enough there.
Oh, up top, electric chair position, into a roll up. Nice, got some good pinning combinations here. A little more mat wrestling than you'd expect to see out of these two. Drop toe hold into my favorite move, the Mahi-Straw Cradle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like saying Mahi-Straw.
Maestro. Sounds like a mixed drink. Ooh. Oh crap! I got the hiccups.
Hey, closed fists, ref.
Yeah.
Get in there. That's bullshit. Yeah, there you go. Admonish him, Randy Anderson. DQ him. I would almost like to see pro wrestling go back to real strict enforcement of the rules. Like, closed fist, over.
That's really what Ring of Honor does.
And I haven't watched enough of Ring of Honor to really...
They're pretty, rule-based, kind of legit. Well, legit
more of like a
can be.
shoot style.
Yeah. There's dogs barking.
We got
you can
dogs
surely hear this.
Barking in the neighborhood. Oh, so we're seeing the sportsmanship go out the window here, and they're kind of brawling. Just Mongo, just got to get some words in there.
I lived in Texas.
Sound like Bill Dotrieve.
Randy Anderson having to regain control here.
Come on, guys. Come on. Get to your corners.
It's working the crowd pretty good, though.
They're
getting
into this.
Yeah.
And like I said, Eddie's getting a decent little push right now. He's won a lot of matches. He's getting a TV title shot. Nice slingshot senton there from Eddie.
You know, it's a good enough match. I'm just kind of watching.
Me too.
No, yeah,
I'm just kind of watching it, yeah.
It's a lot easier for us to comment on,
shitty stuff.
just bonkers, shitty crap, usually involving Hogan and a giant freaking sword. Oh, Bad's going to reverse it.
I smell your taint.
Bad reverses
I
it.
can smell your taint.
Into a toot. Now, I mean, that's a match ender. Good. Randy Anderson's awesome. I'm starting to really like him as a ref. He was out of position and just launches
It'd be better if he rolled over.
Just
Johnny
launches
Bad's back.
himself into position. Real good job by the ref there because he realized, oh crap, I got to get to where I can do this. Oh, we're playing the time limit. Okay, 1 minute remaining. Tornado DDT from Eddie.
Time limits are one thing in WCW that exist only for the sake of the match. They don't exist and they don't need to exist.
Right.
Exactly.
But at least it's there. It's a good.
Remember, this is
a good device.
TV title matches are usually 10-minute time limits.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a kick out from a tombstone pile driver and a tornado DDT. So some pretty big moves that aren't getting the job done. 30 seconds. Oh, double crossbody spot.
Those are always good.
And that's probably going to do it.
It's close.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to end in a draw.
Who's down for going to Calgary this summer and asking Lance Storm for a job?
Oh,
Gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I think it'd be fun to just go get your ass kicked for a day at Lance Storm's.
I would honestly like to be a referee.
All right, so bad doesn't.
I
have
could
to
be a
lose the belt
referee
here.
because you don't have to be in, like, you probably got to be in better shape than you realize, though. But you don't have to have, like, a body or, physicality.
Right.
So Bad doesn't have to drop the strap. Eddie doesn't have
Yeah,
to
lose.
Nobody
Yeah.
has
Push
to.
it.
Nobody
Yes,
has to
keeps
job. His push, keeps momentum. It was a good match. Pretty decent.
Well, what's happening?
Oh, well, they just announced that Bad keeps the strap,
Oh.
and he's over for a reason.
Not waffling with it.
He's not with the company much longer after this season.
No, not much longer. I actually forgot he was with the company this long.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember exactly when he went to the Fed, but Heenan doesn't understand sportsmanship.
It's a good match. Fun match.
Yep.
Got the crowd going.
You'd be great at that dog as shit right now.
So we get a Hogan.
Okerlund's in the ring.
Yep.
Hogan wants Sting next week, so he's calling out Sting. Hey,
Can you believe it? It's a Dungeon of Doom promo.
It's a Taskmaster Giant Jimmy Hart promo with Mean Gene. Shocking.
Maybe this time they brought a patent clerk.
They brought a justice of the peace.
Right.
The Giants mocking Hogan's.
Mm-hmm. So in reality, this actually just happened about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know how much time they took off between, but there's probably a short intermission.
There's an intermission with Paul McCartney getting washed in the bathtub.
Was that from Help or
Help.
Yellow
From Help.
Submarine?
Help.
Okay. God, I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's on Blu-ray. I need to get that. I have that VHS copy still.
Yeah, because you need it on Blu-ray. That's how it was
Oh,
filmed.
hell yeah.
It was filmed for IMAX. It just didn't exist.
So, to save everybody a lot of time, this promo is essentially the Giant cutting a promo on Hogan. The Giant's the favorite for World War III, as he should be. And Kevin Sullivan has a seizure at the end of this.
So why doesn't Hulk Hogan just challenge the Giant to a wrestling match?
Well, like
Well,
Hogan cares more about the title than revenge.
well, right, but challenge him. Then you got your belt. You're undisputed again.
Well, the belt's been held up.
Right, but isn't he still wearing it?
No.
Okay,
No, it's been held up. Nick Bockwinkel held it up
right.
last week, and it's going to be decided. Winner of World War III gets
Well,
the
I knew
belt.
they were doing that, but still, why didn't Hogan just the next night immediately challenge him?
It was signed that the winner of World War III gets to be the
Let's
next champ.
say Hogan was injured from being torture racked to death.
Right. Oh, I
I
forgot.
mean, you can always come up with reasons.
I forgot he had to go through a torture rack. Well, that'll do it.
One thing about World War III, like Sullivan said there, wrestlers from all over the world, I do like what WCW is trying to do.
Yeah.
It didn't necessarily work, but they're trying to be more of an international federation to where if you would do that today, like we'll see here in a couple months, Starrcade is almost an interpromotional pay-per-view. Every match is a WCW guy versus a New Japan guy. To where in '95 that didn't really work because nobody knew who these guys were. Where if you do that today, I think that'd get over pretty big because of the success of New Japan with...
Just imagine if you were watching Raw and Kazuchika Okada came out and challenged Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
that'd be
exactly.
insane.
That'd be awesome. I'd mark out for that. Now, granted, still some people in the audience might not know who he is, but...
Compared to then, I'd say 75% of the crowd.
There's a lot
would know.
more knowledge of the Japanese product than there was at this time.
There's the Caesar
Yep, here we
eggs.
go.
What induced this?
He does this. He's making fun of Hogan.
Oh, okay.
Like when. that's pretty awesome. Oh man, that's like I said. That's the most entertaining Sullivan's been this whole time.
Ever since the start of
So they're still making fun of him about Halloween Havoc?
Pretty much, yeah. Getting
Malenko and Sting.
Yeah, this is kind of a strange
combo
matchup.
there.
Yeah.
Main event, huh?
It's a good way to
Yeah.
give Malenko some exposure, though.
Yep.
And I haven't seen this, so I'm interested to see how they work together.
Yep, main event. Dean Malenko versus Sting. This is kind of a weird dynamic because Sting's obviously the babyface, but as we'll see, he's like almost a head taller. He's a much bigger guy, which normally the smaller guy is gonna be the babyface because they have to sell more. They can kind of get the crowd. They're the plucky underdog. But in this situation, that's kind of turned on its head.
Yeah. I don't... I mean, there's a million things written on it and talked about, but it's hard to argue that WCW's intention wasn't to push a lot of these guys. Malenko's in the main event with Sting for almost no reason. It's not a plot device.
No,
It's not a storyline.
Good point.
It's a, hey, let's give this good, hardworking, younger, less exposed guy a main event spot to show how good he is.
Oh, she's not that good looking.
No.
I apologize for my comments.
She's a 40-footer.
Yeah. He just slapped that old woman's boob.
I will never watch this again.
Yep.
And that's how Grandma got cancer.
I wonder how long it takes Sting, or whoever the makeup artist is, to get Sting's face paint on.
I imagine they just have a stencil and airbrush it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, she is not wearing very many... She may not be good looking, but she ain't wearing very many clothes.
Yeah, that belly button's got a lot of skin underneath it.
They keep showing her, too. I wonder why.
She's a plant.
So, Malenko versus Sting. We kind of got more the power-type wrestler versus the technician here. Yeah, Malenko is tiny.
I'm just
compared
so
to Sting.
terribly curious that
This is where he's breaking out his trunks with the 1,000 on the back of him. I can't wait for Malenko Jericho.
Yeah.
That's such a good feud.
I can't wait for the Jericho Lenny Lane feud. Early '98.
I've been thinking about that.
Lenny
You owe me $1,000.
Was that like 99, 98?
Early '98.
Oh.
As we talk about some of this stuff, WCW was really good. It was really good for a while.
For a while.
For a while. Keywords.
Yeah, it's weird for the babyface to be the bigger guy. Like, it just that's not the formula.
Yeah.
I mean, but Malenko's
That was pretty nice press line to catch a guy out of midair like that. That was nice.
Malenko's really not the heel; he's just the unknown.
Right,
You know,
but Sting's the fan favorite. You know, he's much more over.
Malenko's gimmick was he never really had a gimmick. He was the Iceman. He didn't really.
No, he's a
wrestler.
He's a frickin' wrestler who will
Yeah.
stretch you. So good good psychology here. Smaller guy, working the leg. He's got a submission maneuver.
Yep.
Work the knee. Take the bigger man off his feet.
His finisher is the Texas Cloverleaf, right?
Correct.
Okay. Which is similar to the Scorpion.
It's similar to
Sharpshooter.
A sharpshooter Scorpion Deathlock. You don't have your legs entwined though. I believe the Texas Cloverleaf was used by Dory Funk Jr. was sort of the guy who popularized that. I'm sure it's an old move from like Carl Gotch or something, but so I don't know who really invented it. I know Dory Funk used it quite a bit. Dory Funk Jr.
We need to call up Dish Network or whoever we have here. Can we get World War III?
We're 20 years late. So we get a Achilles lock here from
Live at the live.
Malenko. Yep, we get a split screen. Oh, going for the Scorpion Deathlock. It's good psychology. Shows that he's smart. Get to the ropes. Sting is in a black and green ensemble. He was wearing orange last time.
See, he's smart enough to switch over.
Yep, unlike Luger.
Unlike Luger, just put the shirt on.
There's a guy in the front row in a luchador mask. Well, he's to the right of the ring. I don't know if they'll show him again. It looked like one of the Super Assassins.
Or is it Villano 4?
I say it's Viano.
One of the Vianos.
Super Callow.
I'm looking forward to getting all the luchadors.
That's
that
golden age of Nitro, man.
First or second match, get the crowd into it, do some crazy high spots. They do mention Malenko's lineage as being the son of Boris Malenko, the great Malenko. Shut up with your ICP nonsense.
Great Malenko. I see fucking peas in the house.
Stop.
That's all we can do without being sued.
Yeah, don't do anymore.
They love wrestling, though. They'd probably be guests on our podcast if we asked them.
They might. I'll have them over here.
Shaggy J or was it Violent J?
Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope.
I will grapple them.
Wiggly balls of fucking shit. What was that off, like a Japanese death match tape or something?
That's the Japanese death match.
Oh, nice.
Stranglemania, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stranglemania. Nice German from Malenko, getting good height on that from the with the bigger opponent. I think a lot of that was Sting. Sting sold the crap out of that. Ooh, misses his drop kick. Yep, they mentioned that Sasaki's facing Sting for. I don't know why Sting's not coming out with the U.S. belt.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, I wonder if maybe it's in Japan already.
I was gonna say, I wonder if this is taped. Well, that would make sense for last week, though.
Yeah. Oh, Texas Cloverleaf into a roll up. Sting gets the 3. So Sting doesn't even really go over that strong.
No.
He wins. Malenko look real good.
He did. I mean, he put Malenko over a little bit. He just wins with a quick roll-up off the Texas Cloverleaf. And, Malenko pops right up. He's pissed off. He got caught. Made a mistake,
Oh, that's right. That's Sting in the ring. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. That's just kind of an interesting match there.
So, obviously there's more to come. So, is it going to be another...
It's another interview.
Yeah. Sting's still in the ring, so we got
it's Mean Gene
in there.
Interviewing Sting is the main event. They have a bad habit of doing this, which they do kind of quit that. Usually, coming up Nitros are going to end with some sort of bullshit, lights out, run-in schmoz, so I don't know which one's worse.
right behind you. Ask him.
What's the deal with Sting?
What's the deal with Sting? I mean, come on. He's got green tights, and 10 minutes ago he had orange tights. I mean, what's the deal?
He's a man, but he's a scorpion.
Is he man or is he scorpion? Or is he a scorpion man? Half scorpion, half man, half bear.
Holy shit. It has gone off the rails. So Mean Gene with Sting. Sting looks troubled. He's like, I just got my ass kicked.
Who was that Dean Malenko guy?
He's got my ass kicked by a midget for 10 minutes. So Sting's gonna answer the challenge from
I hope
Hogan.
he says no.
Like, nah, not interested.
I just realized Nicolas Cage is a Surfer Sting ripoff.
I kind of see that, like his speaking style.
Yeah,
like
and
promos.
when he's worked up, he talks the same exact way.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Remember when Nicolas Cage was almost Superman?
Yeah,
Like that. That
was
almost
the
happened.
Superman Lives or Death of Superman or whatever.
Like Superman Returns or whatever.
Yeah.
Sting is a great promo.
Yeah, no, this guy's charisma for days.
They made a documentary about that Nicolas Cage Superman movie.
Really?
Yeah, Kevin Smith was going to direct it, I guess, or something.
Like Kevin Smith was going to direct the movie?
He was going to direct the movie, but he also did the documentary.
Okay. It's like, this would have been a really bad idea. I'm glad I didn't do it.
Quacks like a rat.
Well, let's just totally ignore the double entendre of the term rat in pro wrestling. Because
Ric Flair knows what a rat is.
Mean Gene's probably trying to find some rats after the show.
Yep.
Good promo by Sting. I mean, he just, all right, Hogan, we'll figure it out. You con man. You dog, you.
Rain, you motherfucker. If you just say that like the day he retires.
He's like, I'm out. I mean, Mean Gene is not adverse to profanity.
Well, did you ever watch that
bloopers
thing
it's
with Mean
awesome.
Gene? It's hilarious.
He's like, you son of a bitch.
Stupid son of a bitch. You.
Yeah, that's awesome. So,
like, as soon as the red light goes off the camera, you motherfucker.
Next week, it looks like Hogan Sting is going to
Starrcade 97 next week. Oh, wait.
Happening
what?
2 years early.
We'll see how they compare.
Well, we'll see if Nick Patrick can count properly.
Yeah,
I wonder if he'll be the ref.
Bret Hart doesn't have any hand in it.
Yeah. So
Terror on Church Street.
What?
That's what it said on the screen. I don't know. I said thanks to Terror on Church Street.
We'll look them up. Maybe they can sponsor us.
What
next
the hell
time.
is that?
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, run this back.
The show is over now, by the way.
Yeah, we just ran it back because Zach's seeing shit on the screen.
Terror on Church Street, I guarantee.
Is that like special thanks to Terror on Church Street, Orlando, Florida? Yeah, look that crap up.
We'll look that up.
Exactly, London.
So if anybody else saw that, hang on with us here. We're gonna look up and see what Terror on Church Street is.
In Orlando?
It's bugging me. Orlando,
is Grant
Florida.
getting it? There, good.
Is it like a haunted house? Terror on Church Street remembered. It's like a horror.
Oh, here you go. Here's a tripod homepage.
Nice.
Tripod,
GeoCities, all them things.
Something. This is a little bit spoilers, but here in a couple weeks, we are going to be doing our first special edition. We're going to be reviewing World War III, the upcoming pay-per-view, so be sure to check that out here in a couple weeks. But there is a CompuServe live chat
Wow.
on World War III that they mention.
Apparently, Terror on Church Street, sorry to interrupt, is some sort of like scare house.
So it's a spook
Haunted
house.
yeah.
Okay, well there you go. Maybe they.
But why are they?
I don't know what they had
Why
to do
they
with
think
Monday
that?
Nitro, but we'll.
Terror on Church Street people, if you're out there, give us a call.
So be sure here in a couple weeks we'll have a about 2 hour and 40-minute episode reviewing World War III. So we'll see you next time, and everybody out there, remember. I don't know, I had something for that, but
Remember, I don't know.
never mind. All right, everybody, see you next time.
Remember the Alamo.